I want the money, money in the cars, cars and the clothes, the hoes, I suppose. I just wanna be successful. Wednesday, May 5th, 2021. Rap artist Chad Focus sentenced to more than 2 years in federal prison for wire fraud conspiracy. Rap artist spent more than $4 million on employers' credit card to promote his music. I just wanna be successful. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Infamous Ghost Money, and today we're gonna take a look into the case of Chad Arrington, aka Chad Focus of Maryland. We're gonna see how exactly this young man was able to get away with stealing over $4 million from his employer that he used to finance his rap star lifestyle. And we're gonna see how he was able to get away with it for over the span of 3.5 years. So as always, if you find value or you are entertained from the video, please remember to hit that like button ASAP. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel to add some quality financial content to your YouTube timeline, as well as stay one step ahead of these fraudsters and protect your hard-earned money. Facts. Alright, so let's get right into the information. Now you see me, I'm an old school hip hop head. I usually don't follow too many of the new artists, so I personally never heard of Chad Focus before reading up on this case. But Chad Arrington, also known as Chad Focus, is a rapper from Maryland who has several songs on YouTube that you could look up. And according to his bio on allmusic.com by Matt Collar, Focus became interested in music at a young age and started taking classical piano lessons. Along with classic Motown and R&B albums of artists such as Stevie Wonder, the Jackson 5, and the Temptations, he also grew up listening to hip-hop artists like Jay-Z, P. Diddy, and Biggie. Arrington was an honor roll student in high school and graduated college with his degree in mass communications while he was also playing ball. It seemed like everything was on the up for Arrington, but he would eventually make some bad choices that would send him behind bars. Arrington was employed by the company Money Map Press from 2011 to 2018 as a search engine optimization specialist. And in his role, he was given a company American Express card that he could use for business-related purposes only. But goddamn, as you will soon see, he was definitely handling business on this company card, but it was all business related to getting fly and getting his rap career off the ground. Based on the 16-page indictment filed on May 29, 2019, from January 2015 to August 2018, Arrington, with the assistance of 4 unnamed co-conspirators, would run up this company card for over $4 million in multiple ways. According to the indictment, it seems like Arrington's illegal use of the company card really popped off in June 2016 when he purchased over $65,000 worth of studio and recording equipment at a single retailer. Several months later, on January 2017, he would proceed to set up an LLC for his music career called Focus Music Entertainment LLC. Now, once my guy had his recording booth set up and his business right, he was ready to go in on spitting them hot bars, and he proceeded to record several songs. Now this is when the case gets interesting. It seemed like the masses wasn't really feeling Arrington's pen game at the rate that he wanted them to, so he would begin to use his employer's credit card to pay multiple services to get him lit. From June 2017 to September 2017, Arrington would pay a company called Streamify over $20,000 to get him views across his social media pages. The court docs call out an email he sent to Streamify expressing how he spent over 5 G's with the company and asking if the content will still get views if he would have stopped paying. He would also have a conversation with an online rep from this provider where he expressed how IG was deleting many of the fake tags he was receiving and how he wanted to get more views and likes in place of them. Okay, my IG needs more views and likes for these posts. Don't worry about tags, give me likes and views. IG is deleting all y'all tags anyway. Okay, Chad, we're gonna start giving you likes and views with tags. Wow, okay, let's rock this. And it doesn't stop there. It gets much worse, y'all. I guess Streamify wasn't getting him the number of views and likes he wanted, so he would also pay over $300,000 on various services through Fiverr to boost his fabricated fame. These services included things such as radio promo, Facebook fan page design, apparently getting his music submitted to a major record label, and even going as far as getting billboard placement in Europe. From October 2017 to April 2018, he would also pay over $70,000 to a company called J1 Inc. to promote his music. J1 offered services at the time such as 100,000 views for $1,100, 250,000 Spotify streams for $2,000, and 15,000 Instagram followers for $1,499, y'all. It's a discount. I honestly had to take multiple breaks reading this indictment because it seemed like the charges Arrington made in the name of getting fake poppin' would never end. My guy really went above and beyond to get the level of fame he deserved, even if he was paying for it all by himself, truly being his own #1 fan. I feel you, brother. On May 2018 to August 2018, Arrington would also illegally use the company card towards charges to have his face plastered on billboards all over the US of A. Images such as Chad surrounded by stacks of money with the words "Get Money" all around it. Another poster shows his alter ego, Chad Focus, facing his normal self with the caption, "I could show you how to get money." Really, buddy? I'll pass. I ain't trying to get my money that way. Over the span of the scheme, Arrington used the company card for over $300,000, taking flights all over, staying in fancy hotels, renting the flyest cars, and eating at the finest restaurants. He also spent over $65,000 on jewelry, including an $11,000 custom bear pendant that was oh so icy. I mean, it's only right? With the amount of fake online fame he was getting, he had to look the part, and it's not like he was spending his own money, so f*** it. According to the indictment, Arrington would also funnel money back to himself and his co-conspirators using business entities that they controlled to get cash off the card. From February 2015 to August 2018, Arrington would charge over $70,000 to a business he controlled called Nuke My Rank. He would then proceed to transfer these funds from the business account to his personal account for his own use. And finally, he also charged a ton of money to a business one of his co-conspirators controlled over the span of the scheme. It got so crazy at a point on June 2016, the bank froze the account of one of his co-conspirators until they got more information behind $1.3 million in charges that was coming from that one card. Arrington and his co-conspirators would draw up false letters stating all the charges was legit, and the bank would proceed to release the funds, allowing them to transfer the cash directly into their personal accounts. Cha-ching, cha-ching. By this point, if you're probably wondering, how the hell is homeboy getting away with these charges for all these years? Cause I know I definitely was. Working with his co-conspirators, Arrington will cook up fake bank statements to cover up the charges, making them appear like legitimate expenses. Once all the edits was done on the bank statements, he would then forge his supervisor's signature and forward the charges to the accounting department to be paid off. Yep, it was really that simple. The indictment calls out several of these email conversations where Arrington was working with his co-conspirators on making these statements look perfect. Such as, for example, on June 6, 2016, Arrington would email one of his co-conspirators saying, "I want to get amazing edits to my Amex statement. Basically, I gotta change some different vendors and numbers on my Amex statement. Gotta look just like the original. I'm sending you a spreadsheet. After this clean job, we could get to the emojis and have some fun." Now, I have no clue what they meant by emojis and some fun, but that's their business. Let's keep it moving. There was even one instance when it seemed like his employer was on to him in August 2016 when he sent a panic email to one of his co-conspirators explaining if he didn't get the edited statement by a specific time, the whole operation would be shut down. His co-conspirator would proceed to cook up the fake statements, and just like that, he would forward it to the accounting department and would be paid off. But that's pretty much how he hid it for so long and was able to live it up off the company dime. Now, the case paperwork isn't specific as to how he got caught up, but from what I reviewed, it seems like eventually the higher ups in the company caught on to what was going on. Cause I mean, let's be real here. Arrington had to know this scheme would come crashing down at some point, because there was no way in hell he would have been able to walk away from that. I mean, think about it. Even if he was making fake statements, what's stopping the company from just going online and seeing all these random charges on the card? The situation was referred to the FBI, and just like that, it was over. Based on the paperwork filed as a result of his supervisor and the accounting department not catching on to Arrington's scheme, of course, they both were fired. Multiple people in the company had to take pay cuts, and employee bonuses were also impacted, all in the name of making Chad Focus fake lit. On Monday, February 3rd, 2020, Arrington will plead guilty to federal wire fraud and eventually be sentenced to 30 months in federal prison. It does seem like Arrington went on a little promo run before he went into prison, so hopefully when he comes out, he'll be able to bounce back and share some of that hot fire he's been writing while he's been spending time in prison. So go check out his music on YouTube and support this young man. We all make mistakes at one time or another, and you know, the boy got some talent, so you might end up liking his rhymes. But with that, that's the video on Chad Arrington, aka Chad Focus. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think about the story, and also subscribe to the channel to catch more of my content on financial fraud and stay one step ahead of these fraudsters. Alright? Peace.